Yo guys, and welcome back to another Shadow of War video. Finally, I have returned to this game. I've took a long break off. I felt like I just wanted to play other games really, but a lot of you still watch the videos that I made however many months ago. It's over 6 months ago since I last made a video, I think, on Shadow of War. And if a lot of you ask questions all the time in comments, so I've decided to come back to the game and try and answer as many of those questions as I can and show you as many cool things as I can. A lot of you ask me questions about builds in particular. You know, what weapons and armor pieces should I use? What goes well together? So I wanted to create a series where I review your build requests. So send me a build in the comments that you think is good or you want some advice on, and I will test it out against either normal orcs or hacked orcs, whichever you want me to, and I'll let you know how it is. In this one, I'm going to show you how overpowered my build is and why I think this is the best build in the game. I say my build, the build that I use. I didn't necessarily invent this. First up is Wrathgiver. I have made a separate video on this, by the way, so you can go and watch that. It's only 30 seconds long. I'll link it in the description. First up is Wrathgiver. It's absolutely busted. You use Elven Light, non-upgraded version, gain 10 Wrath on every hit rather than an execution. It's absolutely busted. And I use the 15% increased melee damage secondary trait. I then have the Dagger of Vengeance with critical hit damage increased by 33%. That is all crit hit damage as well. The Raider's Hammer, 3 might gain per ranged attack hit. I then use the Raider's Armor, so these two pieces activate the set bonus. Picking up the Mirian increases damage by 2% per Mirian gained for 20 seconds. Absolutely broken, and you'll see why. Second trait I use, gain 30 Wrath when a captain is killed. When you do online conquests and defenses and things, you're going to kill so many captains that you're pretty much always going to have your Wrath up. The very rare occurrences where you'll actually lose your Wrath. Mask of the Undying, this is probably the single best armor piece in the entire game. I say probably, like, I don't even think it's a competition. Water Zolorian and Spectral Dash, basically like dashing through enemies, like turning into like a Wraithfall and dashing, requires no focus, so you can like do it as much as you want, infinitely. And then the secondary trait, if that wasn't already busted enough, like the second part of that is melee and stealth damage are increased by 33% for 5 seconds after use. For just pressing A on your controller, or X, so if you're on a PS4 or whatever. Like, it absolutely crazy. And then undead allies take less damage. This isn't really very useful, to be honest, unless you're doing like an undead hacked orc, like conquest team or whatever. But otherwise, that's pretty useless. And then the Rune of Vengeance. This is to activate the Vengeance set bonus on the dagger. So yeah, damage dealt increases by 15% when health is below 35%. That's pretty good, and it goes well with the set bonus. Perform attacks requiring might by consuming 40% of your max health instead. So if you're in a pinch, particularly against hacked orcs on online conquest, if you're like in a bit of a pinch and you just need to like whack out an Elven Light and get Wrath, this is absolutely busted good. And then the secondary trait, this is the best secondary ring trait in the entire game. Elven Rage lasts 33% longer. I've seen people want like health regen and stuff like that. Like, this is the way to do it, boys. Trust me. And then for gems, I just go all damage, all red, except for the hammer. Hammers have a special like interaction with the health gem, the green gem, that because when you charge it up as you hit someone, it does like an AoE attack. That AoE hit counts as extra hits for your like hammer lifesteal. The trait there, it says increase health stolen by 20% with this weapon. So you can steal lots more health per hammer hit. So it's really useful for that. And again, I do that in case I'm in a pinch, if like I'm really like up against the wall in a tough conquest. But yeah, that's the build. It's not the best looking set in the game, I don't think, the Marauder set, Raider set, but it's good enough. And to showcase how absolutely busted this is, I'm going to put it into a siege defense. So these aren't going to be hacked orcs, obviously. These are just going to be the Lord of Mordor's, like, pretty crappy orcs, to be honest. But I mean, this guy's still level 85. We're not going to look at all of them because we're just going to go murder them. But I'll show you how strong this is. I think I've covered before about how good siege defenses are for grinding XP. But yeah, you can watch this firsthand again to show you how quickly you can get XP to build up your character.
But no, you have to make everything a struggle.
Sure do, Bork. Right, let's go. So straight up, I will always shoot the two things on this guy's back, the two little like bombs. That will kill a lot of enemies around him. See, I've already gained like some wrath already, and I've got full might as well. And I'm just going to use this guy to shoot the other guy. What are they called? Siege beasts. I forget the proper name. Caragors can be a bit annoying actually, because if you miss the quick time event, you'll get insta killed. Okay, so I'm just going to go over here, slam all these guys, and I get max wrath. Everyone else has climbed the wall though, which is kind of good for me actually. Oh no, I'm losing might because of I've been poisoned. And we're going to start killing. So I'm in my wrath mode. So I, because of the Wrathgiver, I can just infinitely keep my wrath up, and then just absolutely lay hell into these guys. Do an incredible amount of damage, and you can see I pick up these little bits of Mirian as I'm killing people, and that's just gonna increase the power of my build over time. I think it lasts for 20 seconds. I think it said 2% per Mirian. So a lot of the times when you pick up Mirian, it's like +7 or something. There you go, +7. That's obviously 14% damage. Like, already that's kind of crazy, no matter which way you look at it. So I'm just going to jump out, take on these guys head on, and then use my glaive attack to attack multiple people at once. That guy just instantly died. Like, I didn't even use any like special attack, to be honest. Insta dead. And see, I'm constantly using like Waters of Lorien as well to like do the dash, and that's going to increase my damage. I forget the number on that, to be honest. Was it 33%? I don't know. There's a lot of damage boost going on. So I think this guy's a tank then. Yeah. Again, I don't even check. Like, you can check them all if you want to find out who's a tank to avoid the death defying. I tried to do my glaive attack there, but it didn't work. Okay, I'm going to run out of wrath here unless I kill him. I did kill him. I still might have lost my wrath though. Yeah. So we do the raised dead. You always do the raised dead at the end of your wrath mode, but it's okay. Just going to kill this guy instead. I'm in non-wrath form here. See you later, bro. So you want to avoid. Oh god, that rando hit me. You want to avoid the. What am I trying to say? Those bombs that captains could drop when they die. You want to avoid those because if they're curse bombs, then they're gonna eat up your wrath, which is really bad. Oh, he's immune to executions. I like this. I thought I froze him. Did I hit the other guy? I think I killed. I killed him with like my attack after I dodged through. So I'm just going to constantly stun them using Elven Light to like be able to proc my combos, and I blow them up. Combos are really important because as you get your hit streak above 10, you get extra damage boost as well. And then my boys are also killing people for me, which is cool. I didn't even mean to kill that guy, but I will take that. So again, you get the stun up. I'm going to do a charge glaive attack. That guy's dead. I think this guy was immune to executions. Well, that guy definitely ain't. think this guy? Nope, he's not. So I'm going to dash through and then execute. Again, just constantly proccing that dash for the extra damage boost. Elven light this motherfucker. And I'm going to pick my... No, not that guy. Pick that guy up. Yeah. Oh, there's a guy behind me. Jesus. I mean, I barely hit him. Okay, I'm going to leave my dudes at the far end. I'm going to go for the guys at the front gate. Just reproc some Wrath here. You see how much Wrath I gained from that. He's got a fear of execution. So, because I was going to get hit, I just, again, stun them. Go straight back in. Easy. One thing I love about the Raider set as well is I don't really have to pay attention to what damage boost I'm on, like how many Mirian I've picked up. It's just so strong that you don't even need to worry about it. Just walk around and kill people. And that's the end of the conquest. I didn't even notice. Not the conquest, sorry, the defense. The defense won't end until your Wrath runs out, so just be conscious of that. Don't go around like constantly killing people because it will just refill your Wrath and the defense will never end. But if you wanted to just stand here and execute as many of these surrendering grunts as you want, then feel free. And there you go. You know, that wasn't the fastest defense in the world because a lot of the captains are split up and they got through the perimeter quite quickly. But it doesn't matter. It's still pretty quick. And it showcases the power of the build and how easy you can beat non-hacked orcs. This is one of the reasons why I say to people that hacked orcs extend the end game, because when your build becomes suitably strong, like this one, the game becomes really, really easy, to be honest. And hacked orcs just provide that extra bit of challenge where, you know, one mistake and you're dead. And that's quite refreshing, really, when you're sort of like an end game player like myself. But that's it for this intro video to me coming back to this game, guys. Thanks very much for watching. If you have any builds you want me to try out, then send them over. I've got every single legendary piece in the game. I don't have every single epic piece because some of the epic pieces are very difficult to get, like the Star Claimer ring. Is it Star Claimer? The like rarest ring in the game, basically. But whatever you send in, I will try to recreate as best I can and give it a fair shot. And then just let me know if you want me to test it against hacked orcs or against normal orcs, and I'll do that for you. But thanks very much for watching, guys. Please drop a like, please subscribe. I've got lots more Shadow of War content to come. I've put out a big plan of the next sort of like 20 or so videos I'm going to put out on this game. So lots more stuff to come. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.